How we got from Kuala Lumpur to Langkawi by car on a budget. In this video, we'll show you exactly how we traveled from Kuala Lumpur to Langkawi, including the drive, toll roads, fuel costs, our hotel in Kuala Perlis, and the ferry ride to the island. If you're planning a Langkawi trip and looking for a budget-friendly way to get there, this video will show you everything you need to know. Let's get started.
Now it's 8:47 p.m.
Yahoo!
Hello! We're finally going to Langkawi! Yay!
We started our journey from Kuala Lumpur at night. The total driving distance from Kuala Lumpur to Kuala Perlis is around 525 kilometers and usually takes between 6 and 7 hours, depending on traffic and rest stops. Kuala Perlis is the closest ferry terminal to Langkawi, making it one of the most popular departure points for travelers driving from central Malaysia. As the city lights slowly disappeared behind us, the highways opened up and our journey north officially began.
And this is our amazing driver who has been working whole day. And finally, we are on our way. As you can see, actually, even during night, like KL highway is always so busy. We are very surprised to see that.
One thing you'll quickly notice when driving in Malaysia is how convenient the highway system is. Most toll plazas use touch and go or RFID systems, allowing drivers to pass through without stopping. If you're planning to drive in Malaysia, make sure you have a touch and go card or RFID set up before starting your trip, as many toll booths no longer accept cash. The total toll cost from Kuala Lumpur to Langkawi came to around 45 ringgit, which is roughly $11 US. It's worth mentioning that this wasn't a single toll payment, as we passed through multiple toll plazas.
And I have to say, like, Malaysia's infrastructure is quite nice, isn't it, Thomas?
Yes, I have very good infrastructure here.
Yes. We stop at the gas station.
One advantage of road tripping in Malaysia is the relatively affordable fuel prices. Compared with many countries around the world, fuel here remains quite cheap. We paid just 61 Malaysian ringgit, or roughly $14 US, for around 24 liters of fuel. That works out to about 2.55 ringgit per liter, which is significantly cheaper. Fuel prices in Malaysia are subsidized for locals, who currently pay around 1 ringgit and 99 cent per liter for RON 95 petrol. Foreign visitors pay market prices, which can fluctuate depending on global energy markets. One thing we always appreciate about road trips in Malaysia is the highway infrastructure. The North-South Expressway stretches almost the entire length of Peninsular Malaysia and connects many of the country's major cities. The roads are generally well maintained and clearly signposted. Even after several hours on the road, the drive remained smooth and comfortable. Since I was doing part of the driving, Thomas finally got a chance to relax for a while. The roads were surprisingly easy to drive on, and most of the journey was along well-maintained highways. After several hours on the road, we finally arrived in Kuala Perlis. Although many travelers pass through quickly on their way to Langkawi, Kuala Perlis is actually a pleasant place to spend a night before catching an early ferry the next morning. And that's exactly what we decided to do. For our overnight stay, we checked into Putra Brasmana Hotel. The hotel is located just a short distance from the ferry terminal, which makes it a convenient choice for travelers heading to Langkawi. We paid around 140 ringgit per night, which is roughly $35 US, including breakfast for 2 people. Because the hotel is located close to the sea, the area is quite humid. Some parts of the room, especially the bathroom, felt slightly moist. However, for a one-night stay before catching the ferry, it was comfortable. One pleasant surprise was the breakfast. There was a wide variety of local and international dishes available, making it one of the highlights of our stay. Breakfast was included with the room price, which was a nice bonus before continuing our journey. The area around the hotel was quiet and peaceful, with views of Kuala Perlis and the nearby coastline.
So now we are waiting to get into the ferry.
They told us to be an hour. Check-in is 8:30, but in reality it's 9:30. So I think they do it on purpose.
Right opposite the hotel we
Yeah.
lived. So you can just after your breakfast, walk here, walk to this auto express check-in place, print out your e-wallet like we did, and then show a stamp on it, and then you're ready to go.
Once boarding began, everything moved surprisingly smoothly. At the time of our trip, ferry tickets were around 30 ringgit per person, which is roughly $7. Considering you're crossing the sea to one of Malaysia's most famous islands, it's actually very affordable. If you're bringing your vehicle to Langkawi, we recommend booking the ferry a few days in advance, especially during weekends and holidays. You can book the tickets through their website. After booking, you'll need to submit documents such as your passport, visa or residence permit, vehicle registration card, and travel itinerary via email or WhatsApp. It's important to do this on time, as bookings may be cancelled if the documents are not submitted before departure. The journey usually takes around 1.5 hours depending on the ferry service and sea conditions. Flying is the fastest way to reach Langkawi, but one-way tickets usually cost around $40 to $65. Our vehicle ferry cost about $7 per person. By bringing our own car, we avoided rental costs completely and had the flexibility to explore Langkawi whenever we wanted.
We made it, guys! We're in Langkawi! How was the trip, Thomas?
Really nice.
We slept like a baby in the car. We passed out.
And finally, after clearing customs, we are officially in Langkawi. From Kuala Lumpur to Langkawi by car, hotel, and ferry. The journey turned out to be much easier than many people expect. If you're looking for a flexible and affordable alternative to flying, this route is definitely worth considering. We hope this video helps if you're planning your own trip to Langkawi. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. It really means a lot to us. Also, check out our complete Langkawi playlist, where we explore the island's best attractions, waterfalls, beaches, fun activities, and local experiences. And next week, we'll be showing you some of the best places to eat in Langkawi, including famous restaurants, local favorites, and our honest reviews of the food we tried. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.